Good morning. Peace be unto you and your whole house in the name of Jesus Christ. This morning in James chapter 1, verse 9 through 11 says, let the brother of low degree rejoice that he is exalted. Verse 10, but the rich in that he is made low. Verse 11, for the sun is no sooner risen with a burning heat, but it withereth the grass, and the flower thereof falleth, and the grace of the fashion of it perisheth. So also shall the rich man fade away in his ways. So now, one key thing to focus on says, now the rich man is the flower, right? It says, but the rich in that he is made low, because as the flower of the grass, he shall pass away. So in verse 11, the rich man is the flower. All right, so the riches, the riches that the rich man have is the sun. It says, for the sun is no sooner risen with a burning heat. Notice at the start of verse 10 says, but the rich in that he is made low. So the rich, the man's riches is the sun, and it rises with a burning heat. So, it begins to shine on him. Those blessings, they're shining on him, his riches and stuff, they're shining on him, but with a burning heat, and it withereth the grass, and the flower thereof falleth, meaning the rich man falleth, and the grace of the fashion of it perisheth. So also shall the rich man fade away in his ways. And this reminded me what Jesus said about Solomon in the book of Matthew. I'm gonna try the book of Luke. In the book of Luke, chapter 12, verse 27. It says, Jesus says, consider the lilies of the field, how they grow. They toil not, they spin not. And yet I say unto you that Solomon in all his glory was not arrayed like one of these. Verse 28, if then God so clothe the grass, which is today in the field, and tomorrow is cast into the oven, how much more will he clothe you, of ye a little faith? So basically, not to put your trust and your faith in riches, but to put your trust and faith in Jesus. If you read the verses 2 through 8, you'll see that James is talking seriously about a man's faith. And then it ties into Jesus' teachings in the book of James. And James, it ties into Jesus' teachings in the book of Matthew and in the book of Luke. So, yes, what we see in James chapter 1, verse 10 and 11, you see that a rich man, his riches can consume him because that has become his God. His faith is in riches and not in God. So let's put our faith in God and not in mammon. So peace be unto you and your whole house in the name of Jesus Christ.